I can tell what boxes I'm ticking from the jump. Woman, tick. Regional, tick. Old as the earth itself, tick. We're a cross-section, you see. We're a focus group, a microcosm of macro Britain, summed up in 10 people gathered at random in a beige meeting room not far from Whitehall. Participants in the formation of democracy, all for a £50 Amazon voucher. I tend to give my opinions for much less, I said to her. Sign me up. She smiled and hissed, we can't wait to hear your thoughts. They were looking for people to take part in the local fancy shopping mall. That's where they found me. See, I'm stealthy. I played the game. I've spent years poshing up my accent for middle-class ears. I bought the nice clothes in sales and pretended I too was thinking of taking a trip to Tuscany in August. So when Shelley waves me over with a clipboard outside the Waitrose, all she clocks is my middle-class costume. People talk about poverty like it's dirt you scrub off, but I've covered mine. They're wrong anyway. It's not just skin deep, it's in your gut. Words are important. That's what we're discussing today. Words. Asking, how can we use the kindest words possible? Around the table are lots of different folk, all races, religions, genders. There's a beautiful woman in a tie-dye hijab, a granny sending prayers to a church WhatsApp, even a bored school kid, and directly across from me, let's call her Dame Puffy McFuckface. She radiates the absolute security of money. The divine right of multi-generational wealth flushes through her blood in total ease. Today, we really want to dive into the word homeless. We've been doing some market research on behalf of the government and we found that it's a bit alienating for people. It conjures upsetting images and actually can be quite offensive to the homeless themselves if you really think about it. Everyone does this wincy pity face and Dame Puffy McFuckface nods sagely. So we'd love to ask you as a representative group of the UK today for a new word for homeless. A modern refresh, if you will. Is everyone happy to brainstorm? What's weird is they've asked these folk for the knowledge and they're all, I know everything, happy to oblige. The fuck do you know? They don't know how expensive it is to be poor for starters. They don't know how to dodge a bailiff visit. They don't know I lived in my car for 2 years and washed at work. They don't know I've been in and out of emergency housing more times than they've been to Pret. They don't know how to access universal credit and they sure as hell don't know about being sanctioned. They don't know you go one rung up the ladder and you slip back to square one. And they don't know my landlord put my rent up by £500 yesterday at the same time as the local housing allowance has been frozen again. And down, down the snake I go. We wanted to see what you thought of some other words. Words that just sound a bit better. Kinda. Unhoused. Houseless? Housing deprived? Everyone does the wincy pity look again and Dame Puffy McFuckface laughs real hard and says, how about residentially challenged? Everyone proper laughs, a big group bonding, cathartic, bantery chuckle of safety and superiority. Hardy ha ha. So I cut through it like a knife. Nah, homeless is good, does the job. And then they can spend energy trying to fix it instead of picking new words for old problems. Dame Puffy McFuckface is pissed off. I've ruined a joke. She eyeballs me. She knows I'm not one of them and never will be. So I keep going. Or maybe we should really be talking about how we rebrand the people causing it, because I can think of a few words for them. Profiteers, corrupted, greedy, entitled wankers who are making coin out of people's precarity. See, landlord doesn't quite cover it for me. I'm a landlord, and I find that very offensive. Landlord, tick. Contributor to society, tick. Winner of the game, tick. Shelley chimes in. I think we should try and remember we're all ultimately the same. But that's the fundamental problem, Shelley. You think we all started exactly the same. It's just that I have made shitty choices and I'm a bit thick or mad or criminal or lazy and you're a hard worker. That's how you ended up in a 3-bed in Surrey with a Labrador called Muffin and I ended up homeless. Oh, sorry, residentially challenged because you think we all start from the same square of the board game, so we all get what we deserve, whereas I know this is rigged. Then Smiley Shelley literally screams, "Well, stop being so bloody chippy and get over it." She has a point there. I'd love to get over it. I'd love for poverty not to be threaded through every stitch of me, for all those rolls of the dice that happened way before I was born to have worked out a little better, to sit at the top of the ladder, head in the clouds, in total ease. But what I say is, I've got some good words for homeless for you, Shelley. Structural, preventable, a result of context, history and policy, and really fucking solvable. And I stand up, snatch the Amazon voucher off the table, obviously, and I go. And what's weird, right, is some of the other folk follow me. Not like the whole room. Puffy McFuckface sits clamped to a seat. But school kid follows me, and tie-dye hijab lass, and WhatsApp granny. We all walk out, down the stairs, out the doors, into the street, and we stand there under the London sun, not using any words at all.